Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so I'm out for lunch and I'm sitting by the seaside. There's this restaurant called 6 Degrees by the seaside, and just sitting here, I can see almost in every 30 seconds you find more than 10 to 12 foreigners pass by. Like everywhere you turn, there's a white person. I'm beginning to be careful if I'm not even becoming xenophobic. But that's not the case. I think my concern is the fact that we seem to be importing more people and more expertise than exporting. And this is one thing Africa must focus on. We're importing so much, we're exporting so little. All the hotels in this vicinity where I'm staying, I have checked, are inhabited by more white people than black people. Every morning when I step out for breakfast, today was the first day I saw another black person sitting at breakfast with me. All the visits we've gone, there are 99% Europeans, barely 1% Africans or black people. And I'm particular about this. I'm particular about the fact that we need to own what we have. I mean, look at it. What is the motivation for them coming in? Does that not tell us that we have so much that they admire and they want to have and they want to be able to leverage on? I mean, check it. The Prime Minister of the UK is in Nigeria now. She's been to South Africa. I saw a post on LinkedIn where someone said, "Your Lordship, thank you. Thank you for joining this video. I'm very excited. Thank you, my God bless you." You know, I saw that post on LinkedIn and it says that talking about doing business in Africa. 2 days ago, my guide was saying that people are beginning to say in Tanzania that in the next few years, like 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years from now, this place will be Tanzania, not Tanzania, because Chinese would have overtaken everything and it will be Tanzania. We say these things, we joke at them, we laugh at them, we make it trivial, we just do like it doesn't matter, but it does matter. These few days alone, I've seen stuff that makes me know Africa is badly endowed. When I say badly, I mean superbly endowed, like overflowingly endowed. And I honestly am a proponent of Afri-capitalism, according to Tony Elumelu. We need to own what we've got. We need to take responsibility for what we got. We need to push. I'd encourage you to read my timeline. I wrote 3 tips that people must do in Africa. Number 1 is to know who they really are. We need to revisit our concept of who we are. Number 2 is to develop the propensity to be mentored. Identify someone who is succeeding and look up to that person and build it. Thirdly, you must, and I mean it, you must become an advocate for exporting your skills, exporting your competencies, exporting your ideas, exporting your products. You must grow capacity to create a finishing that makes it exportable. When I went to the spice farm yesterday, they had so many things, but the packaging was nothing to write home about. Packaging is nylon, in polythenes, in plastics. Hey guys, there are better ways to do these things, and that is maybe why we're suffering. We need to develop our understanding of what finishing is, our branding, our packaging. We need to be willing to learn how to do this. So if there's anything we should be learning from the Europeans and the white people, it is the capacity to create a finishing that can sell. That is something we can look up to. Look at their research, look at their innovation, look at their packaging, look at their potentials for communication, look at their use of technology. Those are the things we should do, and when we come back, we should help our people that are indigent. When I was at the farm yesterday, there were many of them who couldn't speak English, and some who could were trying. And I'm thinking, what is my role in helping these guys benefit from their labor? They work so hard. So we who say we are learned, we need to develop systems, methods, technology, tools, go back to these indigents, buy their products, renovate it or innovate around it, export it, And by time, we can educate them because we are one. We can educate them on how to mark up. We can introduce them into the industry. In fact, look at it this way. You can create a system and make them co-owners so we don't buy the products anymore. If I'm a co-owner of a farm with a farmer, I pick everything in his farm on trust, I renovate around it, I sell it, and then I come back to him. He's going to share from the profits. So it means that instead of paying him 10 naira per, say, product, he can earn 40% of the net. Who will not want to invest in that kind of stuff? Who will not want to be happy? It gives direct value to the owner of the product. I am particular about Africa growing. I know I'm just a drop in the ocean. I know that is a big thing to think you're going to help Africa. I don't know where to start from. I don't know how this is going, but I know that my heart is here. I know my heart is here. And when I say my heart is here, I'm talking about Africa. My heart is in helping Africa. During my time on earth, I will play my role because Africa deserves to be celebrated. Africa deserves what she has labored for, honestly. So I hope I'm making some sense to you guys. There is an investors trip happening in Rwanda exactly 1 month from now. September 24th to 28th is the trip to Rwanda, Kigali. And I encourage you, if you're a business owner, please prepare. Check my timeline on Facebook and let's be in Kigali together to talk with investors. And there is a document I'm going to put and share the link shortly of the different industries where we're going to be meeting the investors in Kigali. This is an African-wide cultural business, and we must take responsibility and push these frontiers together. We can do it together. If you cannot make it to Rwanda, I can help you. I can work with you, partner with you, and you would offset some administrative costs. Then I will go to Rwanda specifically on assignment for you. So if you're interested in hiring me to Rwanda, please send me a DM or let me know my timeline and we can discuss what it takes for me to represent your brands in Rwanda. I would like to represent as many businesses across the different industries that we're going to be meeting investors in Rwanda. But when I share the documents, you can take it up from there. If you're in Lagos, you must not miss my strategy masterclass on the 1st of November. It is an early announcement, but you must be able to register on time. I have an iPhone 6 raffle ticket. It's a phone that you may stand a chance to win if you register on time. Yes, your lordship says Africa is rich and has all it takes, but the mindset, it's true. We are custodians of the change of mindset, and we will keep pushing our envelope until our African families can change how they think. We are too dependent and too inferior minded compared to the other brothers and sisters around the world, and all of us are the same. In fact, let me remind you, civilization started from Africa. The very first documented civilization is Egypt. Remember, in the book of Genesis, Nile, Euphrates, all these were rivers in Egypt. And the capture of the Israelites started from Egypt. So the first recorded civilization of the whole world started in Egypt. And Egypt is where? Africa. So we can comfortably say that North Africa is the first civilization of the world. And then how comes the whites think that they developed Africa? We gave them all the rights to do so. So our mindset needs to change. We need to remember we are the start point of the world. We are the beginning of the world, and we need to take back our understanding and our mastery. We're not competing with the whites, we're not opposing the whites, but we must understand that we're equal, and we must demonstrate principal authority to be able to take our opportunities all over again. So I'm grateful that you can watch this video. Please share this video, but let me remind you again, Lagos, November 1st is the Strategy Masterclass. Don't miss it. It is free for Business Study Group members and 12,500 for non-members. Only those who pay to attend stand a chance to win an iPhone 6 phone from me. And in a month's time, we'll be in Rwanda, in Kigali. So brace up, guys. If you have any comment, let me have it, and then let's share. Thank you, and God bless. I'm out.